hurricane season quickly approaching, could we expect an above or a below average hurricane season? Now, to determine whether or not it'll be above or a below average hurricane season, we'll have to look over here into the Central Pacific, where this determines whether or not it'll be a La Nina year or an El Nino year. Right now, it looks like we're currently experiencing a La Nina. Basically, that's colder waters, and El Nino is basically warmer waters. And as you can see, this is what that means. It means that there could be fewer hurricanes out here in the Pacific due to stronger vertical wind shear, which wind shear kills hurricanes. And there'll be more hurricanes out here due to weaker wind shear and weaker trade winds and less atmospheric stability. Now, y'all know last year was supposed to be an above average hurricane season, but that turned out not to be the case. But we did have a couple strong hurricanes. One of them was Ian, which was almost a Cat 4. Now, you don't have to have a strong hurricane season to have a couple strong hurricanes. You just have to have that one, and then there you go. But it looks like we're heading into an El Nino pattern according to NOAA here on this graph. It looks like we were heading more into of a neutral pattern. What that basically means is the waters aren't cold or warm. Now, it looks like as we head towards hurricane season, it looks like we're going to be heading into an El Nino pattern. And what that basically means is this right here. Because the waters are warm, but we're going to have fewer hurricanes out here in the Atlantic. That don't mean hurricanes can't form. It just means that they won't really hit the U.S., which would be what we call this recurve pattern. As you can see this animation here with this hurricane, it forms, right? But the system starts too far north, and the wind shear is up here by the jet stream, pushes all that cold air down. All the wind shear comes out here, and it just, that hurricane's spinning, and I don't like it. The hurricanes are big babies, and it kills it off, then it just turns off into the Atlantic. Now back to this. I mean, you can still have warm waters, and that's what fuels hurricanes. But as I was saying earlier, you have wind shear, then basically you're not going to have a hurricane. You're just going to have a big old tropical storm out there that's going to turn into more of a rainstorm. We could be dealing with some more rainstorms down here in Florida this hurricane season more than we will hurricanes. And based on this graph here, our 1991 to 2020 average of total named storms are around 14. The average is over 7. As far as Cat 3 or higher, 1991 to 2020, there was a higher average between 1991 and 2020, as there was 3 Cat 3 or higher on average. And 2022, we all know it was a below average season as far as strong hurricanes. And it looks like Colorado State University and the Weather Channel are predicting over 13 to 15 named storms, with 6 to 7 of them being hurricanes and 2 to 3 of them being really, really strong hurricanes. And here are the names of the hurricanes and tropical storms that we could expect. And it looks like they've replaced Harvey, Irma, Maria, and Nate, because those were all pretty catastrophic hurricanes, and replaced them with Harold, Idalia, Margaret, and Nigel. So now that we all know it's going to be an El Nino hurricane season, which means it's going to be a below average hurricane season in the Atlantic, here's how you can prepare. You gotta consider whether or not you're in a storm surge or flood prone area, and if you are, then find out where the evacuation zones are and get there. Best to prepare now. And the hurricane season lasts from June 1st all the way through November 30th. Hope y'all are aware of that. Create an evacuation plan. Know where to go before that hurricane winds up knocking on your door. Step 3, understand your forecast information. Don't rely on one source of forecast information. And don't just rely on me. You can rely on the Weather Channel, or go download the Radar Mega app. You can go to Ryan Hall. He does the same forecast videos I do. Now, you can tune into me if you want. I appreciate it. Subscribe down below and make sure you like the video. Just have more than one way to get that alert and that warning, just in case that hurricane comes knocking on your door again. Then once that hurricane warning gets issued, or tropical storm warning, whatever tropical warning gets issued, just get moving. Find out where the evacuation zones are and go. Or if you're staying, then make sure you hunker down. And bring those pets with you too. Don't leave those pets behind. Those pets can't do nothing without you. But once that hurricane's arrives, and please stay in your safe place if you decide to stay. Or once you're allowed back, then please use caution once you're cleaning up. Basically, just have a plan, prepare now for a hurricane season, which lasts from June 1st all the way to November 30th. Once that hurricane hits, hunker down, or before that, make sure you evacuate. After storm, use caution. Now with this El Nino hurricane season coming up, that means it's going to be a very strange fall tornado season, as well as a very strange winter season. Now we'll have outlooks on those in next upcoming months, so be on the lookout for those. So if you like the video, please hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe down below. I appreciate everybody for watching, and until next time, never stop forecasting.